Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about my holy grail drugstore products. If you know me, you know that I'm constantly at the drugstore. I love drugstore makeup. It's just like sucks me in and I just want everything that's new out there. So I wanted to do a video where I talk about the drugstore products that I think you need to go out and purchase, that I really use almost daily, that I just really enjoy and I highly recommend. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay, so I'm going to start like how you apply your makeup, like primer, foundation, stuff like that. So I have two primers from the drugstore that I'm obsessed with and that I use in combination together. First, I apply this Nyx Angel Veil. This is more of a pricier primer, but it really does just blend out all your pores, and it just is very moisturizing, so it gives a really good base for your foundation. And then to really fill in my pores, I go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin. This is the Instant Pore Eraser. It's a silicone base, so it is kind of like that clear silicone filling, but it really does fill in your pores and gives you just a flawless base. Mix these two together, I apply this, and then I apply this just where my pores are, which is right here and some on my chin, and then I'm ready for a foundation. So I actually have 4 foundations to share with y'all. 2 are from Loreal, one's from e.l.f., and one is from Maybelline. I'm a drugstore like foundation junkie. Like I try all the foundations at the drugstore just to find like what's best. And that's why I really like the drugstore, is because you can try out a bunch of different stuff and try to find out what works best for your skin without going and blowing a bunch of money at Sephora or Ulta, which, you know, I love Sephora and Ulta, but we don't have one of those around here. So I'm constantly at Target, you know, looking at makeup. The 2 from Loreal are the Loreal Pro Glow and the Loreal Pro Matte. The Loreal Pro Glow is newer, but I really like it. It's what I have on my face today. And the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte, better for y'all that have oily skin, and this one's better for you that have dry skin. So I use both of these. Sometimes if I want to be dewier, I use the Pro Glow. And these are both medium coverage, but you can build them up. I highly recommend these. They are like $11 a piece, but I'm almost out of both of these, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. The next foundation I have is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth. They also have a matte and poreless that I also like, but I really prefer the Dewy and Smooth. This foundation is just flawless on your skin. It has SPF of 18 in it, and I do highly recommend this. I just dot it on my face and blend it in with my sponge, and that's it. Now this next foundation, you know, is for like day to day when I don't really want a lot of full coverage. I just want to kind of even out my skin tone just for me to go run errands or something like that. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. It's very light coverage, but I really like this. This is in the shade Porcelain. It's the lightest shade they have, and it really matches me perfect because I'm so fair in the winter. And it's very cheap at $6. So this is really perfect for every day because it doesn't feel heavy on your skin. It just feels like a moisturizer. Everybody in the world's obsessed with this, but I am also. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. If you have fair skin, you're going to love this. I've already hit pan on it. I'm obsessed with this. It smells amazing. I've talked about this before on my channel, but if you don't have this, I definitely recommend it, especially if you have fairer skin, because it doesn't look too muddy. It doesn't look too orange. It's got a cooler tone to it, and it has a sheen to it, so it doesn't look like matte powder on your face. It just kind of makes it look more natural, and I've just really been enjoying this. It's the only bronzer that I use, so yeah, you need this. Okay, for contouring at the drugstore, I'm very picky. I do like the Wet n Wild contouring palette. I do recommend that, but mine broke, like it just shattered, so I had to throw it away. So I don't have that with me right now, and I haven't repurchased it because I've been using this. This is the NYX Contour Palette, Highlight and Contour Pro Palette, actually. And it has, you know, some setting powders for your under eyes. It has a highlight. I don't know what this is. I guess it's a highlight for darker skin tones. And then 4 contouring shades. This is perfection. I use it every single day that I contour. I have it on my cheeks today. I used it to contour with my butter bronzer. And I'm just obsessed with this. If you need a good setting powder for your under eyes, you have this, that, and a highlight all in it. This is $20, but I honestly think it's worth it. That's why I haven't repurchased the Wet n Wild, because I've just been using this, because why not? Why not use makeup I've already got, you know? Okay. For powders to bake, I have 3 baking powders that I'm obsessed with. I mean, I'm just crazy, and I just have a crap ton of makeup that there's no way I can get through it all, but I'm crazy and psycho like that. So The first one I really, really like is this Professional Loose Powder from CoverGirl. This is in the shade Translucent Fair. And it's just a, do you see all that powder? It's just a loose powder, and I will get my Real Technique sponge and I will just pack it underneath my eye and let it set, just to set my concealer. I'll clean up my contour with it, which is what I did today, just to make everything last a little bit longer so your concealer doesn't budge and so your contour is more sharp. So this is one of the loose powders that I really like for baking. Another one that I just recently discovered is this number 7 Translucent Perfect Light Loose Powder. This is perfection. I cannot get the sifter out of it though, and it's driving me crazy because I have to tap it to get powder out. But I really, really like this. But I really, really think it's going to be my #1 favorite from now on. So if you haven't checked this out, this brand is at Target. And the last powder that I have to show y'all is the Coty Airspun powder. I did a video about Laura Mercier and this one, like duping them. I have the Laura Mercier and I used the whole entire container of it. And so this is what I use in place of that, of course, with my other powders. But I really, really like this powder. I know a lot of people message me and they're like, I cannot find that powder anywhere. It is where the nail polishes are. If you ever go in like Target or Walmart, look where the nail polishes are and it will be like on the bottom shelf. Gotcha, girl. Okay, so I have 2 blushes to share with y'all. This is the Maybelline Master Highlight. It's the blush I have on today. It's just very glowy. It's just something to throw on if you don't want to go with highlight. And then this one is Milani Luminoso. You can't tell because the writing has weared off the front. But this is just my holy grail blush of all time. Both of these, I'm just obsessed with both of these. Whatever one I grab is what I grab. I wear these daily. I don't really match my blush to my makeup or whatever. I just wear one of these because I love them and they never fail. Next is Drugstore highlights. So I have 2 highlights to share with you, and they are both from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild definitely has the best highlights at the drugstore. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. And so here's a swatch of it right here. I hope y'all can see that, but it's just so beautiful. They're so creamy. And then this one is the Wet n Wild I'll Have a Cosmo highlight. It's more of a pink. And that's it right there. I just really, really love their highlights. This Precious Petal one is the highlight I have on today. I got this one. It was special edition, but they did bring it back. So yeah, y'all definitely need to check it out. I think it may be online on their website. Now let's talk about brows. My favorite brow pomade, I use brow pomades because my brows are very, very sparse. Like, I'm trying to grow my brows back out, so I'm missing a lot of brow hair, so I have to use pomade just so pencil just fades too fast on me, and I don't know, I just like to use a pomade and fill them in. So the pomade I have been using is by Ardell. I got this at Sally's, shade medium brown, and it's what I have on my brows today. You don't have to use a brow gel when you use this because it sets your brows in place, it lifts them up. This lasts all day. I used to have to set my ColourPop brow pomade with a powder. I do not have to do that with this. It just lasts. It doesn't move. It doesn't budge. And it also comes with a brush that has a spoolie on one end. And this was only $7. And so it comes with the pomade and a brush, and you're just set. Okay, now I'm going to talk about my favorite drugstore concealer, and that is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I love this. It really does cover my dark circles pretty well. This is what I have underneath my eyes today. This is just like my favorite. I repurchase this time and time again. This is in the shade called Fair. I know a lot of people use this shade Neutralizer, but that is way too yellow on me. You just have to make sure to keep it closed real well because, you know, since it has this sponge, you can sometimes leave it not closed well. And if you don't, it will get like real thick. And yeah, so just make sure to close it if you do purchase this. Okay. For my favorite drugstore eyeliners, if you watch my channel, you know that I'm obsessed with the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster Pen. This is what it looks like. It's just a pen that has a felt tip, and this is what I used for my winged eyeliner. It just makes it foolproof. It's so easy. If you're having trouble with winged eyeliner, I suggest purchasing this. I recommend it to everybody. And then for my waterline, I've really been enjoying this Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel. It's just what I apply on my waterline just to make everything more smoky. And it really lasts a very long time. I was using the NYX Trace Jolie Liner, and I do like that too. But I ran out of it, and I want to try something a little bit more affordable and more cheaper at the drugstore. And I picked this up, and it is so creamy and so black. I definitely like this a lot more than the NYX one. So yeah, if you're looking for a good eyeliner. Okay, next is mascaras. My favorite upper lash mascara is the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama. I've really been liking this. The wand is very small and it's not like fluffy, but it really does give me a lot of volume and pushes my lashes up. For my lower lashes, I'm in love with this. Amanda Ensing mentioned this on her Snapchat, I'm pretty sure, and I went and purchased it. And this is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and I've really been liking this too. I use it on my lower lashes and my upper lashes sometimes, but for lower lashes, it really gives you a lot of volume down there and separates them, and it doesn't transfer. Like when I use other mascaras, they'll be like so wet that I'll apply it and then I'll look somewhere and I'll have little dots underneath my eyes. This does not do that, and so that's why I really like this. Now we're on to lipsticks. I love liquid lipsticks. It's very hard for me to wear regular lipsticks now because they just transfer all over me. I'll have them on my chin, I'll have them on my nose, I'll have them on my teeth, and I'll have to worry about like reapplying them. And I really like to wear dark colors. I'm not really a nude kind of girl. I don't know. My lips are just small, so I like to wear liquid lipsticks to kind of overdraw them a little bit. My favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore are definitely NYX. I have this NYX Liquid Suede. If you've never tried these, you're missing out. It's not drying at all. I love these. This is in the shade Brooklyn Thorn, and it's a cool tone brown. It's right here. And then this one's also from NYX. This is their NYX Lingerie, and it's what I have on today. It's a little bit more drying than the liquid suedes, and they're not as pigmented. Like, they're kind of sheer. I had to apply about 3 coats to get it to be this opaque, but this is it right here, and that's 2 passes of that, and this is just 1 pass of that. So you do have to build these up, but I mean, I think they're very pretty. This one is in the shade Teddy. Okay, and to spray my face, I'm very sad about this because I'm almost out. This is what I use to like sink all the powders into my face, like just spray it, and it smells so good, and it just makes your skin not feel so dry. Like once you put all those powders on there and pack all that makeup on, I just like to spray my face just to get rid of all the excess powder and just to sink it into my skin and make it not look so powdery. This is the Pixi by Petra Glow Mist. This is at Target, and I'm going to have to go purchase another one obviously, but I'm obsessed with this. I use it every day. Sometimes even before I go to bed, I'll spray this on my face just to revive it before I go to sleep. It smells amazing and I love it. So 17 minutes of me talking, and I'm finally done with all my Holy Grail drugstore products. I hope this was helpful for y'all. I love the drugstore, you know I do. If you know me, you know I do. So if you have any products that I didn't mention that I need to try out, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking for some good drugstore makeup. I hope this was helpful, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.